What would actually happen if the sun randomly vanished just for one single day? The truth is, you wouldn't even notice right away. Light takes about 8 minutes and 20 seconds to travel from the sun to Earth. So even the instant the sun disappeared, we'd still see it sitting in the sky for another 8 minutes before the sky suddenly went black. But it's not just light that would disappear. The sun's gravitational influence would eventually vanish too, but not instantly. Just like light, changes in gravity travel at the speed of light, meaning Earth would continue orbiting the sun normally for another 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Then once that change reached us, Earth would no longer be pulled into its curved orbit. Instead, it would continue moving forward in a straight line through space at roughly 67,000 miles per hour, which is the same speed we're actually moving in right now. There would be no explosion or violent jolts, just the Earth quietly drifting away from its usual path. But here's a part most people get wrong. Even without the sun's gravity, the gravity here on Earth wouldn't change at all. So what does that mean? It means Earth's gravity comes from Earth's own mass, not the sun's. So you wouldn't float away, buildings wouldn't collapse, and nothing standing on the ground would suddenly feel different. The only immediate sign something was wrong would be an empty, star-filled sky where the sun used to be. However, temperature is where things start moving kind of fast. According to estimates from Caltech planetary scientist David Stevenson, Earth's average surface temperature would begin dropping by roughly 20 degrees Celsius, which is about 36 degrees Fahrenheit. And this would happen every 24 hours without sunlight. So by the time the single day was over, much of the world would already be rapidly cooling, even though full winter level temperatures wouldn't arrive for about a week. Plants would stop photosynthesizing almost immediately, but one day without sunlight would not be enough to collapse ecosystems. Most plant life can survive several days without sunlight before serious damage begins. The oceans wouldn't freeze either because surface freezing would take much longer, and completely freezing Earth's oceans would require thousands of years. In other words, one day without the sun would be terrifying and cold, but it would not be an extinction level event. And then, if the sun reappeared exactly 24 hours later, its gravitational influence would return after another 8 minutes and 20 seconds. By that point, Earth would have drifted roughly 3 million kilometers away from the path it would normally flow. A huge distance by human standards, but only a small fraction of Earth's 150 million kilometer orbit. Earth would continue along a slightly altered path, but the planet's orbit would likely remain stable. Temperatures would also begin recovering once sunlight returned. So the honest truth is, just for one day humanity would survive. It would be an unprecedented cold snap and a terrifying reminder of our dependence on the sun. But it would not end civilization. It's only when the sun stays gone for weeks, months, or longer that things become truly catastrophic, such as frozen surfaces, collapsing food chains, and eventually temperatures plunging towards hundreds of degrees below freezing. But for 24 hours, that's just one very long and very cold night. And once again, it's a reminder of how much we depend on a star we usually don't think about at all.